Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome to episode 8 of Baking in Blue. Today, we're going to be making my favorite cookie ever, Haystacks. And all you need to make them is this skillet and something to get it hot. So, if you're out camping or something and you're like, hey, I want to make a really nice cookie over a campfire, these are perfect. So let's go over our ingredients and find out how to make them. All right, here for our ingredients, we have 2 cups of sugar, 1/3 cup of cocoa powder, 1/2 cup of milk, a teaspoon of vanilla, 1/2 cup of butter, 1/2 cup of creamy peanut butter, 1.5 cups of shredded coconut, and 2.5 cups of oats. And if you're allergic to coconut, you can leave it out, just add another cup of oats. All right, step 1. We're going to turn on our stovetop to a medium heat and then dump in the sugar, the cocoa powder, and the milk and stir that up and start cooking it. And once it starts bubbling, you're going to cook it for another 1.5 minutes and then immediately take it off the heat. Okay, there we go. It started bubbling, so now stir it constantly while it's bubbling. You want to stir it pretty constantly near the end anyway, so the chocolate doesn't burn. And then once we pull it off the heat, we're going to add the ingredients to my right one at a time and stir them in completely before moving on to the next. So add the vanilla, stir it in, then the butter, then the peanut butter, then the coconut and the oats. And towards the end, it should get very thick and hard to stir. You want that. Make sure you're scraping the sides of your pan too as you're stirring this. I think it's been about a minute. Count off about 20 seconds here. 2, 1. Take it off the heat. Turn it off. And start with the vanilla. I can grab it here. There we go. This is my favorite part of making these because this is going to sizzle and it's fun. A little bit of fun. And you get kind of this like explosion of vanilla that wafts up. It's nice. Okay. We'll add butter. Also, if you are allergic to peanuts, you can use whatever kind of peanut butter substitute, like almond butter or something like that. But you do need something like peanut butter in here. It works as a thickening agent. So it needs it, or the cookies won't hold together right when they cool off. You want it to be that thick and almost like a sticky consistency. If it's still too thin, then you probably didn't cook it long enough once it started bubbling earlier. And the cookies, once they cool, they won't really hold together as well, but they do still work as long as you're careful with them. Okay. Okay. Those are all stirred together. So I'm going to switch camera angles over here, and we're going to spoon them out onto a sheet of parchment paper to let them cool. Let them dry for about an hour, and then store them in your refrigerator. They do dry out very easily, and when they dry out, they will fall apart as soon as you try to pick them up. So you want to keep them cool. The spoons have returned. Rejoice. So you do also want to do this fairly quickly after you stir everything in. You don't want to let these sit too long and dry out. Otherwise, like them drying out once they're done, this will be much harder to do. And they will not hold together as well. And of course, these are done cooking, so they're not going to change size at all. So spoon them out however big you want the cookie. And if they kind of fall apart like that when you're getting them out, then just push them together. Once they dry, they should hold together fine. Okay, and just like that, they're done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Next week, we're going to be making macadamia nut and almond brownies. So meet me back here for that. Same time, same place. Until then, I hope you all have a great week. Love you all. Bye.